Hi everyone, how are you? This is going to be a great video. I'm going to talk about what makes great marketing ideas. Okay, so everybody knows good marketing ideas like, SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, social media, PR. Those are really good. But what takes stuff from good to great? And I'm going to kind of use the thoughts, not my thoughts, but thoughts of a very smart guy. His name is Seth Godin. Seth Godin. I'm not sure how he wants it pronounced. And he is an author of many books. He's a blogger. He's a speaker. He's a very respected guy. You should look him up. I'll probably add a link to his profile and some work of his in the description of this video. And he has this concept. He's a genius marketing guy. And he's a high-level thinker, so he's not gonna say you should do this for SEO. But he thinks bigger, and he's got this concept of the purple cow. And try to picture a purple cow. It's weird, right? It doesn't exist, and if it did exist, it'd be like you certainly want to take a double look. You're like, what the heck is that? That was purple cow. What's going on here, right? And obviously, there's no such thing as a purple cow. But the concept is if you can create something that's like a purple cow that gets that same reaction out of people, that kind of people are like, wow, that's interesting, that's unique, that's an interesting approach. People get curious and it grabs their attention, amidst all the marketing noise and amidst all the noise, you got their attention. And so whenever you're doing marketing, whenever you're thinking about how to tell the story of your business or something like that, think about what is going to be that purple cow for you. And I'll give you a real example of something that I did that was a purple cow that worked amazingly. So some years ago, I had a hiking website. It was a group hiking website. And I started it and nobody was really coming to my hikes because I really didn't offer a lot of things that people couldn't get anywhere else. It's hiking website, they're a dime a dozen and they're the same, right? And Meetup has many hiking groups, so basically I was having a really hard time getting people to come to my hikes. And then somebody suggested to me to do something unique. So I kind of was thinking and I was like, well, I'm not sure. And then over time I came up with this idea that in the area where I was living, along the coast, there was actually real shipwrecks that crashed on the rocks and sunk. And you can see parts of them above the water. And so I scheduled a shipwreck hunt hike, right? And that actually ended up getting a lot of attention because that was the purple cow. Instead of we're going to hike blah blah blah. No, we're gonna hike to a shipwreck at low tide, really cool, and a lot of people were like, And that got published in the local paper, that got picked up by a number of local blogs, that got picked up by a number of local event websites. And basically, I had more people come to the event that I couldn't really take. I mean, I think the first shipwreck hike that I did had nearly 200 people, which is an impossible number of people to take on a hike. Because if you think of a trail as 2 people or 1 people wide, so I mean it stretched out. It just overwhelmed me because the number that I was getting before was 10 people might come, and that would be a good thing. I mean, I was really having a lot of trouble getting people to come prior to that. But when I did this purple cow, and it was really appealing to people, and people were really curious, they went out of their way. They got, and they kind of attended the event. Instead of being lazy and sitting at home, that was enough to get them to be curious enough so that they would attend the event. And that was my purple cow. And then I didn't stop there. I found the shipwrecks, and then I found cannons. So the people who geeked out, who liked the shipwrecks, they liked the cannons. Then I found cool statues. Then I did scavenger hunts. I mean, whatever. Then I get get lost and find your way out. So a lot of themed, interesting things, and that worked amazingly. And you know, it got a lot of press, like unsolicited. Like I didn't even really reach out to the press. It just got picked up. People started knowing about my events, and like journalists started like knowing about my events, and like, you know, keeping a close eye to what I was doing, because their readers really liked what I was doing. So it was easier to get press. It was easier to do everything. So think about how you can get that purple cow for your business. You know, even if it's something ordinary, like my hiking, it was ordinary hiking. I mean, people have been doing it for 100 years. There's nothing innovative, right? But if you can make a cool twist on things, you know, add some cool twist on things, that can really go a long way if it's appealing, if it's really appealing to your customers. And of course, it doesn't come to you on day one. It takes you a while thinking about it, and then it comes to you. So, but one way it doesn't come to you if you just kind of wait around and do nothing. So if you're in motion, if you're trying stuff, yeah, you increase your chances of coming up with a brilliant idea for like the purple cow that really works. But if you're sitting around waiting for it, bad recipe. You know, no one really wins by sitting around and waiting for something to happen. So that's kind of what I wanted to say about that. I mean, try to come up with the purple cow for your business. It will make things better and more fun. So that's it. You know, please subscribe to this channel, and of course, if you are looking to promote your business, I created mobile apps which cover business ideas, business planning, marketing, which is something we're talking about in this video, and fundraising. And they're available on problemio.com, or if you search for Problemio in any of the app stores like iOS, Android, Kindle, Nook, or you know, I'll have the links to all the apps in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.